Welcome to the home of the Blue Hens in Newark and Delaware Stadium. As we'll see, the Judicials taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Delaware Blue Hens. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Blue Hens will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Judicials offense will take the field first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all the...
Oh, he's got some space. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Judicials can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Now the read option. Quarterback pulls going left. And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a first down. On the option, he'll keep it himself.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. The Judicials really need to keep this drive alive on third down. This is a designed run. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And here comes the punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Blue Hens offense will go to work for the first time. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get them in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give them a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was two big things. I think, one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So
he's going to let one fly down the middle. Catch and stride inside the 15. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
All right, defense, I don't know what you're drawing up, but that wasn't it, okay? Wide open wide receivers, miscommunication, whatever it was, got to get that fixed.
The Blue Hens will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Delaware. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jumpstarts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. And the Judicials come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Sends it back in motion on the option. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt. And he is knocked down immediately after the catch. That punt coverage team had its hair on fire. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Gets the back moving. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Brown will throw it. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Finds space on the right. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Kelly.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Brings up 2nd down.
Quick strike complete. Powers through the defender. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Offense is now set up in the red zone.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Blue Hens! Quick strike through the air for the score. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point makes it 14-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Ohio State is currently ahead in this one, but it's been a tight one so far in Columbus. They're up by 7 over Kent State. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Judicials can really attack on this 2nd and short. Off play action. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Still on his feet at the 45. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 3rd and long. Give to the fullback. Tried to keep those big legs churning, but he'll be stopped for a loss. And the Judicials will try to pin them back with the punt. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Toss sweep. Try to get it outside to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Tight end finds a soft spot. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. The give to the back. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up fourth down. And the Blue Hens send out the punt unit. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Off play action on first down. Fakes to grab. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Judicials with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Gonna swing it on second down. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. Off the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's Kelly. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Brown wants to pass. Looking left. Got him downfield. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. On first and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Handoff to the single back. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. From the gun on third down. Unleashes to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Goes to the option. Quick toss. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Judicials line up to punt it away. Let's see what he can do with it. No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. They go to the ground. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Blue Hens with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They'll make the stop at the 42. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Sweet cut there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Blue Hens with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll try the left side. Oh, what a move.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense when you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
The Blue Hens will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. And now this offense will take the field again. Here comes the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Now on the option. Now the pitch. There he goes. Got enough for the first. Oh, and after the big gain, the ball's loose. And they were lucky that fumble went out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. They'll send the back in motion. That's reeled in. It's York. Past the 40. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
Well, and you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Grabbed behind the line. It's O'Neal. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Judicials come to the line with a new set of downs. Sends it back in motion. They'll run the option. Now the toss. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Got some work to do after that last play. 2nd and 13. Right back to it. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Fires to the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That'll close the gap to 14. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Ohio State is running away with things, and I'm not sure even Bucky saw this coming today from this offense. They're up by 24 over Kent State. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Brown will throw it. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. He'll be forced out of bounds. Let's mark it at the 48-yard line as this offense continues its work. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the tight end. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And the Blue Hens come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Blue Hens will punt it away on 4th down. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. The option look.
And playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Oh, they're after him. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On the option. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Judicials will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Off the play fake on 1st down. Finds his tight end. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Brown wants to pass. Flips it out in the flat. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. It is good. And now the lead's extended a little further. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this 1st half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
The Judicials will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll open the second half on the ground. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Motion from the wide receiver. Grabbed behind the line, it's Lewis. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. He'll take it himself. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
Hauls it in and looking upfield. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Gets the back moving. Calls his own number. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Judicials in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Hand off to the fullback. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. The give to the big fullback. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. Got room to work. Picks up the first down. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Judicials now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll run the option. Breaks into the open. Good pickup there. He gets enough for the first down. And the Judicials come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the back. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Makes the catch. Now the connection takes it to the 11. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He'll ride his man on the option. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Judicials. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Brown will throw it. Pressure coming. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Blue Hens decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's made. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. The play action fake. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
The Judicials will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He's got it. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. He leaves it with the back. Got the 1st down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Blue Hens will hustle to the line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a 1st down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call.
And that ball's free behind the line. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Running into the open space. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business.
That's how you do it. Cause the fumble, scoop it up, try to put it in the end zone. How about the big fella getting down the field? He didn't score, but flipped the field completely and now set this offense up in a position to score some points.
And the fumble recovery gives the ball to the offense with a 1st and goal. On the move. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. 2nd and goal for this offense. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Judicials.
Nice job on 3rd and goal. You know what's coming. I know what's coming. The physicality, the offensive line doing a great job, and the fullback gets the handoff right up the gut, takes it downhill, uses his power, and falls into the end zone for the touchdown.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. Coming out with it, it's Tyree. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Gets it up to the 26-yard line. They keep it on the ground, and that paid off.
At the 26-yard line. Good enough for a first down.
We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught over the middle, it's Tyree. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
And that's another first down.
Now the play fake. Grabbed over the middle, it's Tyree. And a big gain there, he's knocked down immediately at the 45.
And first down.
Brown wants to pass. Finds the tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Second down coming up.
Back to pass on second down. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
And that's a first down.
Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Wilson. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They'll go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. He's got it on the run. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. This offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Blue Hens! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. OHIO. Ohio State is up big right now in what's shaping up to be a blowout to remember. They're up by 38 over Kent State. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And I'm putting that one in my back pocket. I'm going to start. I'm going to highlight it. That blitz came home. We are going to need that down the road, and I'll be ready to call that one.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On the option. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. And the Judicials will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You've put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. And the Blue Hens come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Brown will throw it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Absolutely perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Defense better dig in for the run. Heavy formation is there. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Fullback's got it. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Now facing a 3rd and long. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got a man, it's Matthews. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. On the option. It's a fumble. They recovered their own fumble, but they'll still have to give up the football and turn over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Reads it, fires complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Makes the grab on the left. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Blue Hens are facing 3rd and inches. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The handoff, keep working on that clock. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll try the run. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll try to blast their way in. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. He'll go to the sneak. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. They have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On 4th and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
Set to advance on the football.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Caught in the backfield, it's made. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
No gain on the play.
Wants to fire on second down. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. What a catch along the right sideline as he makes a huge play.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
Here's a heat. Bought a little time, lets it go. That's caught. It's York. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. To the air on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Matthews. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. He spikes it. Clock stops as they try to rally late. So now it's second and long.
On the play. Brings up second down.
The give to the fullback. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a third down and 3. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Goes to the option. Finds a crease at the 20. And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play.
At the 11-yard line.
Everybody lined up, quickly snapped and spiked to stop the clock. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll send the back in motion. Here comes the option. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Drop the football and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down and one that did not pay off. They'll leave it with the lone back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the done.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.